Hi and welcome down to the Belfry. This is the Brabazon Golf Course, the 15th hole. My name is Chris Ryan, and in this video we're talking about putting, and we're going to discuss 3 potential grip options that might help you putt a little bit better if you feel that maybe it's a weakness of yours at the moment. Just before we go through the video and exactly what we're going to do, in the corner of the screen you should have the details for my social media accounts, so if you don't already then please go ahead and follow me on those. So 10-15 years ago we really only saw one style of grip, and that was the traditional kind of lead hand at the top, trail hand below it. Over recent years we're definitely seeing the introduction of different styles of holds. We've also had sort of broom handle belly putters which have now been banned, but certainly we're seeing a variety of different holds on the golf club, and what we're going to do in this video is discuss 3 of those and give you the benefits that might sort of help your game. So the first one we're going to talk about is the traditional lead hand at the top, trail hand below it. Now the benefits of this is it's probably going to be the most natural way for you to hold the golf club. All the other clubs in the bag, for all the other shots we hit, the lead hand goes at the top, the trail hand goes at the bottom. So when you pick up the putter, it's very natural to go into those same sort of positions. So the first real grip is the standard lead hand at the top, trail hand below it, and the benefit is that it's hopefully going to be probably the most natural way for you to hold the putter. Now, Jordan Spieth, possibly one of the best putters in the world, left hand below right. And this is certainly a grip which we see a lot more commonly out on the tours now, the lead hand below the trail hand. So what are the benefits for you as the golfer for the lead hand low? Well, if we start with the lead hand lower than the trail hand, it often helps us get our shoulders a little bit closer to level. Sometimes the traditional grip can see the lead shoulder get a little bit too high. So left hand low, or lead hand low I should say, can often see the shoulders get a little closer to level. It would also help those golfers who feel that maybe they get their shoulder alignment a little bit to the left of the target. And certainly when we go for the traditional style, we can often see the forearms and the shoulders aim a little bit to the left. Contrary to that, sometimes the golfers who go left hand low will often get the shoulders a little bit too shut, so we've got to be careful about that. But lead hand low is very good for getting the shoulders closer to level and getting the alignment with the upper body a little bit more neutral. It's also very good if you feel that you are someone who uses a little bit too much of the right hand through the impact area. So maybe you feel like your lead wrist breaks down, your right wrist accelerates the club head, and you struggle with pace control and you struggle with alignment of the club face at impact. This lead hand low is very good because we can often feel that the lead wrist is a little bit more stable, and we can often find that the movement of the wrists can be reduced with this hold. So let me hit a putt like that one for you. So lead hand low certainly gets me feeling that my left shoulder is a little bit more forward and a little bit lower. Okay, and certainly we've seen, you know, a lot of good players using this grip. We've mentioned Jordan Spieth, but Rory McIlroy has been using this recently. I think he's changed back to a traditional now. So there's certainly some top golfers who opt for that hold. Now, the last one is when the lead hand is at the top, but the trail hand is almost to the side of the golf club. Now, a lot of people are calling this maybe the claw, but there's different sort of names for it. But effectively what we're doing is we're taking the right hand, as opposed to holding it this way, we're moving the hand so the back of the hand is pointing towards the camera, the palm is facing towards my body, and I place my hand on in this fashion here. Now the benefits to this are, again, it tends to help me with my alignment because I'm setting my arm in a slightly different position, so it helps with my forearm alignment. And again, it tends to help those golfers who feel like they've got a little bit too much, you know, right wrist movement in their putting stroke, lead wrist breaks down a little bit. This sort of claw grip, if you like, generally places a little bit more emphasis on the lead hand, and we feel that's a little bit more leading the putting stroke, and by placing the hand to the side of the grip, it often eliminates a lot of that right wrist action. So let me hit a putt that way for you. So there's a little bit of break on this one, as you can see from the camera angle. So there's my hand to the side. Now of the 3, that's the one that to me feels the most alien. It feels the most strange. I don't feel as comfortable doing that, but you may well be different to me. If you are struggling with your putting and you feel like a grip change would benefit you, go for it. What I would suggest is that you try this on the putting green for an extended period of time before you're taking it to the course. Not only does it change how you set up, but it changes the whole dynamics of the stroke. It will change your ability to control pace, and it will also change your sort of path, impact conditions. All these kind of things will change just by applying the hands slightly differently. Those changes could well be beneficial to you, but they could well be detrimental to you. So maybe have a look at your putting stroke, see what your tendencies are, and then maybe one of those putting grip styles will suit you a little bit better. If you feel like your alignment's poor and your right wrist gets a little bit too active, then one of the other two putting strokes may well fix some of those issues for you. Ultimately, we're trying to control the putter head at the point of contact. If we can do that, we should be able to hold more putts. The grip that you use to help you do that is really irrelevant as long as you can achieve those things at impact. Hope that's helpful to you. Hope that's cleared up a few of the ideas around those styles of grip that we're seeing a little bit more these days. If you did like the video, please click the like button. It really does help me. Any comments you've got, you can post those in the boxes down below. I should say. I'll do my best to respond to as many as I can. And last thing, if you haven't already, then please subscribe to the channel. There's loads more videos on there, and there's loads more being uploaded each week. So just make sure you click the link, and that means you won't miss any of that new content. Thank you again for watching, and hopefully we'll see you back here again soon.